You won't believe this. For years, fans have speculated about why Hailie Mathers, Eminem's daughter, never stepped into the music industry despite having arguably the most famous rap lineage in the world. Some say it was her choice. Others whisper it was a strict rule imposed by her father. But the truth? It's darker, more dramatic, and far more personal than anyone imagined. Sources close to the family claim that behind closed doors, emotions ran high and conflicts erupted that the public has never seen. Tensions between Eminem and Hailie reportedly reached a boiling point when she expressed even the slightest interest in pursuing music. Heated arguments, tearful confrontations, and shocking ultimatums are said to have left the family divided, with friends and insiders taking sides. Fans are shocked, questioning whether the Slim Shady they know on stage is the same man who would go to such lengths to control his daughter's future. And now, for the first time, insiders are claiming they know exactly why Eminem drew the line. And it involves secrets, betrayals, and a side of him the world has never witnessed. Today, we're diving deep into the untold story, exposing the real reason Hailie never joined the music industry. And trust me, you'll want to hear every detail. It all started in Detroit, back when Hailie was just a teenager. Eminem, known for his explosive temper and unmatched lyrical genius, had always been fiercely protective of his daughter. But sources close to the family now claim that things got more intense than anyone could have imagined. He wasn't just protective, he was controlling, one former friend of the Mathers family told insiders. Even the slightest hint that Hailie wanted to explore music sent him into a frenzy. It was a rainy evening when Hailie, then 16, timidly brought up the idea of writing her own songs. She had been experimenting with lyrics in her diary, inspired by her father's music but wanting to find her own voice. She never expected what came next. "Dad, I think I want to try rapping," Hailie said, her voice barely above a whisper. Eminem froze, his pen hovering over his notebook. The silence was deafening. "Hailie, we've talked about this. Music, it's not for you. You don't need this," he replied, his tone a mix of anger and desperation. "But Dad, I just want to try. I'm not asking to be famous, just to write, to perform a little," she pleaded. Her eyes welled up with tears. "Listen to me," Eminem snapped, standing up, pacing the room. "You don't understand what this world is like. I've seen people I cared about get destroyed by this industry. You think it's all Grammy Awards and fans screaming your name? It's lies, betrayal, broken people. And I won't let you go through that." Hailie's heart sank. She had always idolized her father, but this wasn't what she expected. "You're scared," she said softly. Eminem's jaw tightened. "I'm protecting you. That's my job. One day you'll understand. You'll understand." What no one outside their home knew was that tensions didn't stop there. Friends who were visiting at the time recalled how heated the argument became. Emotions ran high that night. Hailie locked herself in her room crying, and Marshall, he was pacing for hours, one insider revealed. It wasn't just about music. It was about trust, about control, about fear of losing her to the world he knows too well. Soon after, rumors started circulating among Detroit's tight-knit music community. Whispers suggested that Eminem's own past, his struggles with betrayal in the rap industry, broken friendships, and near-fatal encounters, made him obsessively protective. Sources say he once confided to a close friend, "I can't let her walk the same path I did. I won't survive losing her to this world." As Hailie grew older, the arguments didn't fade, they intensified. By the time she was 18, she had developed a strong sense of self and a desire to explore music more seriously. One afternoon, she was caught recording a few verses in a home studio, trying to keep her passion hidden from her father. Eminem stormed in. "What the hell is this?" he demanded, eyes blazing. I just wanted to try," she stammered. "Try? You think trying in this house is the same as stepping into the industry? You think it's safe?" His voice echoed through the walls, shaking the glass on nearby shelves. She was terrified, but she also had a spark of defiance, the insider recalled. It was the first time she really stood up to him, and it hit him harder than anything. He wasn't used to anyone challenging his authority, not even his daughter. Family friends say that night ended with a standoff. Hailie locked herself in her room, blasting her own secret recordings through headphones. Eminem, refusing to leave her side, sat outside the door for hours. Neither slept. Neither backed down. The drama didn't stop there. Reports suggest that the conflict spilled over to social media, though cryptically. Eminem, known for cryptic lyrics and sudden posts, allegedly dropped subtle references warning of betrayal and the dangers of fame, which fans later pieced together as veiled messages about Hailie. Fans were shocked, one fan page recalled. People thought he was referencing old beefs, but insiders knew it was something personal, something family-related. Sources now claim that the turning point came during a family gathering. Hailie, encouraged by a few close friends, brought up the subject of her musical dreams once again. Eminem's reaction was reportedly explosive. "You think you're ready for this world? For the vultures? The media? The people who want to tear you apart?" he shouted. The argument escalated to the point that some guests left early, unable to witness the intense emotional confrontation. Emotions ran high, one friend recalled. "It was like watching a storm. Hailie's face was red, tears streaming, and M's voice was like thunder." That night, Hailie made a decision, one that shocked everyone who knew the family. She quietly stepped away from her dream, at least for the time being, choosing to honor her father's wishes despite her heartbreak. It was the first of many sacrifices, the insider revealed. She wanted to pursue her passion, but she also didn't want to see her father break down. But while the public saw a composed family at events and award shows, the private world of the Mathers family was anything but calm. Hailie's friends claimed she struggled with depression, confiding in them about feeling trapped between love for her father and her own ambitions. "It was a lot for her," one friend said. She felt guilty for wanting something her dad didn't approve of. It was a silent battle she fought every day. Meanwhile, Eminem's friends defended his actions, insisting that his motives were pure. Marshall has seen the dark side. He doesn't want that for Hailie. "People think he's controlling, but it's protection," one longtime associate said. Yet insiders hint at a twist no one saw coming. Allegedly, Hailie's desire to enter music wasn't just a passing whim. It was fueled by a secret collaboration with a rising producer in Detroit. Emails and messages obtained by insiders allegedly show plans for Hailie to release a debut single under a pseudonym. Eminem reportedly discovered the plan before it could happen, which led to the most intense confrontation of all. One that some sources say ended with Hailie crying, Eminem furious, and family friendships strained. He saw it as a betrayal, the insider said. He couldn't believe she would go behind his back. And Hailie? She felt torn between her dreams and loyalty to her dad. By the end of part 1, it was clear. The story of Hailie entering the music industry wasn't just about ambition. It was about family, love, betrayal, and a father's fear of losing his daughter to the very world he conquered. Fans, blissfully unaware, continued to admire Hailie's poise and Eminem's lyrical genius, never imagining the storm that raged behind the scenes. The tension didn't fade as Hailie entered her early 20s. While the world saw a confident young woman attending award shows and university events, behind closed doors, the battle over her future was far from over. Friends recall that she still harbored a deep passion for music, secretly writing lyrics and melodies late into the night. Every time she picked up a notebook or a mic, the memories of past confrontations with her father resurfaced. One evening, she confided in a close friend, whispering through tears, "I just want to feel free, even for a little while." Is that too much to ask? Her friend, sensing the weight of her words, replied softly, "Hailie, I know you love him, but your heart belongs to your music too. You can't ignore it forever." Unbeknownst to Hailie, Eminem had been monitoring her more closely than ever. He wasn't just protective, he was obsessive, an insider said. He checked who she talked to, what she listened to, and where she spent her time. He was terrified someone would pull her into the industry before he could shield her. The conflict reached a breaking point when a rising young producer from Los Angeles allegedly reached out to Hailie, praising her talent and encouraging her to release music under a pseudonym. The emails now revealed by insiders reportedly read, "You don't have to be Hailie Mathers. Just be you. The world isn't ready for your father's shadow anyway." When Eminem discovered the messages, he reportedly confronted her in a private, heated exchange that some witnesses later described as explosive. "You think I don't know what you're doing?" Eminem shouted, slamming his hand against the kitchen counter. "You think hiding behind a fake name makes this any safer?" Hailie, trembling but defiant, responded, "I just wanted a chance to explore who I am, Dad. I'm not asking for permission anymore." Sources say the argument lasted hours, with voices echoing through the empty house and neighbors allegedly hearing fragments of the confrontation. It was like watching a hurricane, a family friend recalled. Emotions ran high and Hailie was crying, screaming, everything at once. Nobody had seen this side of Eminem before. By the next morning, the aftermath was clear. Hailie reportedly packed away her notebooks, hiding her lyrics in a secret drawer. Eminem, exhausted and heartbroken, remained firm. "I won't let you go through this world unprotected. You don't understand the monsters out there," he allegedly told her, tears streaming down his face. The family atmosphere shifted dramatically. Friends say the tension created rifts with even the closest of allies. Some longtime collaborators reportedly sided with Eminem, arguing that Hailie's safety was paramount, while others quietly sympathized with her desire for independence. The divide left the family emotionally fractured, insiders said, with private gatherings often ending in silence or subtle arguments. Amid this turmoil, an unexpected twist emerged. Hailie's godmother allegedly stepped in, attempting to mediate between father and daughter. "You both love each other," she reportedly said during one confrontation, "but you need to communicate without fear. You can't cage her forever." The intervention reportedly escalated tensions even further. Eminem, feeling his authority challenged, reportedly lashed out, "Nobody gets to tell me how to protect my daughter. She's my responsibility." Hailie, meanwhile, felt misunderstood and constrained. "Why does love feel like a prison?" she allegedly whispered to a friend that night. Fans, blissfully unaware of the inner family drama, started noticing subtle changes in Eminem's lyrics. Songs that once brimmed with anger and bravado now carried cryptic messages about protection, fear, and lost dreams. Conspiracy theories began to circulate online, with Reddit threads and fan pages speculating about his mysterious references to a lost talent and promises broken before they begin. The situation reached another turning point during a rare family vacation. Hailie, attempting to assert some independence, brought her notebook along, hoping to jot down a few lyrics on the beach. Eminem, seeing the notebook, reportedly confronted her once more, creating a scene that left staff and family friends stunned. "Every time you pick that up, it's like you're walking into a battlefield," he allegedly yelled. Hailie, standing her ground, replied, "I'm not a child anymore. I have a right to my own voice." According to sources, the confrontation ended with Hailie storming off to a nearby beach, tears mixing with the ocean waves. Eminem reportedly sat alone for hours, the weight of the situation pressing down on him. He knew he couldn't stop her forever, the insider said. But the fear of the world destroying her talent before it was ready? That haunted him every day. As Hailie navigated adulthood, she reportedly explored other creative outlets, writing poetry, designing, and even dabbling in visual arts. But music remained her true passion, quietly burning in the background. Friends say she never gave up entirely, keeping her voice alive in secret recordings stored away, waiting for a moment when she could release them safely, without risking her father's wrath. Meanwhile, Eminem continued to grapple with his own emotions. Close friends say he often expressed guilt and frustration. He wanted her to have freedom, but he was terrified she'd be hurt. He wrestled with the balance between love and control every single day. The drama didn't end with private confrontations. Reports indicate that Hailie's friends were occasionally caught in the middle, pressured to pick sides. Some recall tense group conversations where loyalties were tested, friendships strained, and emotions ran high. "It wasn't just a family issue, it became a community issue," one insider said. Everyone felt the weight of it. Then came the unexpected revelation. A former assistant allegedly revealed that Eminem had once offered Hailie a deal, an opportunity to enter the industry with his protection and guidance. But Hailie, fearful of the pressures and the spotlight, reportedly refused. She wanted authenticity, not a life lived in someone else's shadow, the insider said. This decision, while surprising to some, reportedly strengthened Eminem's resolve. "If she's going to do this, it has to be on her terms," a friend claims he said. "And right now, it's not safe." The story spread quietly among fans, leaked by insiders who hinted at family battles nobody will ever fully know. Fans were shocked, debating on forums whether Eminem's actions were protective or controlling. Social media buzzed with theories, accusations, and sympathies, as the public tried to piece together the hidden narrative of a father and daughter at odds over love, ambition, and fear. By now, it was clear that Hailie's journey wasn't just about music. It was about identity, autonomy, and navigating a world that could be as cruel as it was glamorous. And Eminem, despite his fame and influence, was simply a father doing everything he could. albeit in ways that were controversial, dramatic, and heart-wrenching. Despite Hailie's apparent retreat from music, whispers of her talent never faded. Insiders claim that several record executives reportedly approached Eminem indirectly, hinting that Hailie could be the next big thing under careful guidance. But sources say Eminem shut every opportunity down, often fiercely. He didn't want anyone touching her dreams until she was ready, and sometimes, not at all, a close friend said. One evening, a confrontation allegedly reached a breaking point during a private family dinner. Hailie, now 22, brought up a scholarship opportunity to study music production abroad. "Dad, I could learn so much. I could take this as a chance to grow," she said cautiously, aware of past storms. Eminem's fork clattered onto the plate. "You think I'm going to let you walk into a system that chews people alive? I've been there! I've seen it destroy families, destroy souls." His voice boomed, echoing through the dining room. "Dad, I'm not afraid of it. I'm not asking to be famous, I just want to learn." Hailie shot back, her eyes glistening. "Learning can wait. Surviving this world? That's forever!" Eminem snapped. Friends later described the tension as palpable, with staff and family members frozen in the room, unsure whether to intervene. "It was like standing in a storm with no shelter," one insider recalled. Both of them were on fire with emotions, but neither would back down. The next few months reportedly saw Hailie quietly submitting her own compositions to music platforms under anonymous accounts. Fans online began noticing songs appearing without credits, speculating about a mysterious new artist emerging from Detroit. Many were shocked when the voice was recognized by a few insiders as Hailie. Word eventually reached Eminem. Sources say he confronted her again, furious. "Do you think hiding behind a screen protects you? The world will find out, and then what? You'll be exposed to the very chaos I've tried to shield you from." Hailie, defiant yet tearful, replied, "I'm not hiding. I'm finding my own way." The confrontation reportedly escalated into a multi-day standoff, with the family's inner circle caught in the middle. Some sided with her, believing she had a right to explore her identity. Others defended M, saying he was only trying to protect his daughter, an insider revealed. It divided the family more than ever before. Adding more drama, a former music collaborator allegedly revealed that Eminem once threatened legal action if Hailie released music under her real name. "It wasn't just emotional, it was legal intimidation," the source said. He wanted to control the narrative completely. Yet the story took another shocking twist. Hailie's friends claim she secretly collaborated with an underground producer who allegedly introduced her to a small circle of industry insiders willing to mentor her quietly. She was desperate for guidance, the friend said. She knew she couldn't go public, but she wanted to grow her talent anyway. Eminem allegedly discovered the clandestine sessions through a mutual contact, which led to what insiders describe as the most explosive confrontation yet. Allegedly, he barged into a studio unannounced, confronting both Hailie and the producer. "You think I'll let you do this behind my back? Do you have any idea what you're risking?" He reportedly screamed. Hailie, exhausted and frustrated, responded, "I'm not a child anymore. You can't control me forever." According to sources, the argument was so intense that neighbors reportedly called the police, fearing a domestic dispute. However, no charges were filed, and the family handled the aftermath privately. The incident, insiders say, left a lasting mark on their relationships, deepening both resentment and love in complicated, unspoken ways. Amid all this tension, unexpected allies emerged. Eminem's longtime manager allegedly tried to mediate, telling both father and daughter, "You need to breathe. You're both on fire, but this isn't just about music. It's about respect and trust." Sources say the meeting initially calmed things, but emotions were too raw to resolve. Meanwhile, the online fanbase continued to speculate wildly. Social media exploded with theories, leaks, and subtle hints, with fans piecing together hidden clues from Hailie's anonymous releases and Eminem's cryptic lyrics. "Fans are shocked," an insider said. "They see a strong, confident Hailie and a protective, secretive Eminem, and they can't reconcile the two." Another twist reportedly involved a former family friend claiming that Hailie had once recorded a full album in secret. The demos, according to the source, were locked away in a safe deposit box in Detroit. She was terrified her dad would find out, but she also didn't want her talent to go to waste, the insider said. It's like a ticking time bomb of creativity and conflict. Eminem, according to insiders, reportedly discovered some of these recordings years later, sparking a private, emotional confrontation with Hailie. He sat her down and told her, "I hear you. I hear your voice. But I can't let you step into this world unprotected." Hailie allegedly responded with tears, whispering, "I just want to be me, Dad." Is that so wrong? Friends say the moment was pivotal. While it didn't end the conflict, it created a fragile truce. Hailie agreed to hold back her music publicly, while Eminem promised to support her privately, helping her develop her skills safely away from the spotlight. Yet the drama wasn't over. Sources claim that Hailie's suppressed talent eventually leaked through a mutual friend, sparking rumors in the industry. Record executives allegedly tried to reach out discreetly, but Eminem reportedly blocked every attempt. Fans remained unaware of the hidden storm, only seeing the polished public image of a composed family. Insiders now reveal that this ongoing struggle shaped Hailie into a remarkably disciplined, cautious, and talented individual, someone who could navigate the music industry when the timing was right. She learned patience, resilience, and the art of secrecy, a close family friend said. Every heartbreak, every confrontation, every tear taught her something invaluable. Meanwhile, Eminem's protective instincts allegedly grew even stronger. Friends say he would frequently check on Hailie's online presence, interview offers, and even her casual interactions with friends, always vigilant. "It's not control, it's fear," one insider explained. "He's terrified the world will take what he loves most and turn it against her." The story that began with a simple conversation about music had evolved into a saga of secrets. Emotions, betrayals, and unexpected alliances. Hailie's journey remained private, a dance between ambition and family loyalty. While the world only caught glimpses through cryptic lyrics, subtle social media posts, and rumors. And yet, despite all the drama, there's an unspoken bond that remains unbreakable. Friends say that beneath the confrontations, tearful arguments, and silent standoffs, a profound love and respect persist. Eminem may have controlled Hailie's exposure to the industry, but he never suppressed her growth. Hailie, despite the conflicts, continues to cherish her father's guidance, even when it feels restrictive. The drama, tension, and secrecy continue to fuel speculation, leaving fans questioning what the future holds. Will Hailie ever release her music openly? Will Eminem finally let go, or will his protective instincts prevail? As Hailie entered her mid-20s, the tension between personal ambition and family loyalty reached its peak. Friends say she had matured into a woman with remarkable self-awareness, but the fire for music never dimmed. Rumors suggest that she had compiled a personal portfolio of songs, beats, and collaborations, material that, if released, could shake the music world. But Eminem remained vigilant. He knew her talent was explosive, an insider revealed, and the industry can be cruel. He wasn't letting that happen on anyone's terms but his own. The drama took a startling turn when a former collaborator allegedly revealed that Eminem had once secretly offered to produce a private album for Hailie under a pseudonym. The offer was meant to provide a safe environment for her creativity. He said, "You can be yourself, Hailie, without the pressure of fame. I'll protect you." But Hailie refused, the source said. She wanted authenticity, not a shadow of her father's legacy. This revelation reportedly shocked even those closest to the family. She had an opportunity that most emerging artists dream of, and she turned it down because she didn't want to live in someone else's shadow, even if it was her dad's, a longtime friend commented. But the conflict didn't end there. According to insiders, the most dramatic twist came when an anonymous leak of one of Hailie's secret songs reached the internet. Fans were immediately captivated by the raw emotion and undeniable talent. The track, featuring a voice hauntingly similar to Eminem's, quickly went viral within underground circles. Social media erupted with fans speculating wildly about the mysterious artist. Eminem, reportedly furious and heartbroken, confronted Hailie yet again. "Do you understand what you've done? You've exposed yourself to the world," he allegedly shouted. Hailie, exhausted and defiant, replied, "I'm not hiding anymore. I need to live my truth." Family friends say the confrontation lasted hours, with both father and daughter in tears. Emotions ran high like never before, one insider said. The house felt like it was going to collapse under the weight of everything unsaid. Despite the tension, a turning point emerged. Friends claim that Hailie's honesty and persistence began to soften Eminem. He realized that shielding her completely might stunt her growth, the insider revealed. He had to let her take controlled risks, even if it terrified him. reports suggest that the two began negotiating boundaries. Hailie would continue developing her music in private, with Eminem providing guidance and oversight, but without public exposure. It was a compromise, one filled with tension, trust, and tentative hope. It was an emotional truce, a friend said. Not everything was perfect, but it was progress. Adding another layer of drama, insiders claim that the process of compromise revealed deeper family secrets. Allegedly, Eminem confided to Hailie that some of his fiercest battles in the music industry were motivated not by ego, but by fear of losing those he loved. He told her every fight, every lyric, every battle, it was all to protect you. Hailie reportedly listened, tears streaming, finally understanding the depth of her father's actions. Even as the truce settled in, external pressures threatened to reignite conflict. Industry insiders continued to attempt covert contact, and fans endlessly speculated about Hailie's identity. Friends say Eminem was forced to be both guardian and strategist, managing the outside world while keeping his daughter safe and her talent nurtured. It's like walking a tightrope over a pit of lions, one source said. Meanwhile, Hailie continued honing her craft in secret. Sources say she experimented with multiple genres, from soulful rap to introspective ballads, refining her voice while learning the business intricacies her father had mastered. She's preparing herself for a debut that could redefine everything, a friend claimed. Then came the most emotional revelation. A close insider revealed that Eminem, in private conversations, admitted he had at times regretted being so controlling. He said, "I see her talent and I want to scream with pride, but I also want to shield her. I fear that one misstep could destroy her." It's raw, vulnerable, human. The family, according to insiders, began to slowly rebuild trust. Conversations replaced confrontations, tears replaced anger, and while the past remained heavy, the future appeared cautiously bright. The family was left divided for years, but now there's hope for reconciliation and understanding, a source said. Fans, still oblivious to the full story, continue to speculate about Hailie's future. Social media buzzes with theories, from secret album releases to potential collaborations with major artists. Yet one truth remains: the Mathers household has endured private storms that no public eye could fully witness, and the love between father and daughter has proven both complicated and unbreakable. As the story closes, questions linger. Will Hailie eventually step into the spotlight, carrying her own legacy while respecting her father's guidance? Will Eminem ever fully let go, or will his protective instincts continue to shape her path? And what does the future hold for a daughter with unparalleled talent, navigating a world that is both cruel and magnificent? For fans, one thing is clear: the real reason Hailie never joined the music industry is far more complex than anyone imagined. It's a story of love, fear, rebellion, and resilience. A saga that has unfolded behind closed doors, hidden from public view, yet powerful enough to shape an entire legacy. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think Hailie should do next? Should she finally release her music to the world, or continue developing in secret until the timing is right? Do you think Eminem's protective instincts were justified, or did he go too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insider stories and shocking revelations from the world of rap and celebrity drama. The truth may be hidden, but together we can piece it together. What do you think Hailie should do next? Should she finally step into the music industry and share her talent with the world, or continue honing her skills in private? Do you think Eminem's protective instincts were justified, or did he go too far? We want to hear your opinions. Drop them in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button if this story shocked you, and don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive behind-the-scenes celebrity drama you won't see anywhere else. Turn on notifications so you never miss the real stories that the media won't tell you. Your voice matters. Join the conversation now.